Yo, what's up? What's poppin'? Preach Christ or die, it's a chance. Take a little scroll to work, make a quick video. Say, man, you know who I've been looking at? And man, this cat has been bothering me, not only because of the message that he speaks, but because of the disrespect that he has against his dad. John Piper's son, Abraham Piper. If you haven't seen the videos, he is now an atheist, right? Now they have video of of Abraham Piper. You know, if anybody don't know who John Piper is, he's an evangelist, Calvinist type preacher who has now become an atheist. Abraham Piper has become an atheist, the son, and he is making these TikTok videos. He's very famous right now on TikTok, making these videos about disrespecting God, making fun of the word, and calling people who believe in it ignorant and stuff like that. And his own dad is a Bible teacher. Now, this is what I want to say to Abraham Piper, because this shows, I don't know what happened to that family, but I pray for John Piper, because I cannot imagine the work that you put in as a dad for your kids just to believe, right? Now, of course, you can't make them believe what they don't want to believe. But there's video of Abraham Piper saying that he believed. Now, either he never was a believer, you know what I'm saying, or he just never was saved, you know, which was the same thing. But he's making these videos, and it's like, okay, no one can tell you what to believe, right? You're gonna do what you want. But you know how much your dad loves God, right? You know, I think I would be that much disrespected, because I would be like, you know how much I love God. I love something so much, and I put my heart into this, and you're gonna get on video and you're gonna mock me? You're gonna mock my God? I know you're an atheist. I know that you have these disbeliefs, but you're gonna use that platform to embarrass your own dad who raised you. You see, me, I never had a dad, you know? So I look at people like that, I'm like, boy, that is selfish. That is selfish. Because I know your dad probably wasn't there a lot, you know what I'm saying, because he was on the road preaching and all, but man, your dad raised you. Your dad was there for you as a parent. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. You're going to use that platform to embarrass your dad, to make a name for yourself, to clown his God? I know you probably don't believe, but that's to me, it's separate topics. You know what I'm saying? Okay, you don't believe, but have enough respect for your dad to be like, I know how much my dad loves. Like, you would, if you was mad at the mom, you wouldn't go on video disrespecting the mom. Why? Because you know your dad loves your mom. You know? I don't get that. I don't get how it, but, and he's not a young man. This is like a 50-year-old dude. You know what I'm saying? He's been around for a while, Abraham Piper, 40, 50 years old, and something happened in his life to where he just got off track to where he's now an atheist. And now he's making these very, very disrespectful videos on TikTok, which, if you pay attention to what he's saying, you see, to a foolish person, he sounds smart, right? I say that about a lot of rappers sometimes when they start trying to sound woke, and when they trying to start sounding politically right and stuff like that. To a foolish person, they know what they're talking about. But for somebody who got a little bit of sense, man, you say, come on, bro, you silly. That's silliness, what you talking about. But the thing with Abraham Piper is I'm pretty sure he's heard all the apologetics. I'm pretty sure he's heard all the arguments about God and why to believe, and he is just willfully rejecting the Lord. That's just how it is, and that's how people will do. You see, God has put it inside of everyone to believe, but they willfully reject God. You know what I'm saying? So they can serve sin, so they can serve themselves. And I tell my son that, because I'm like, I pray for you, brother. I pray. He's like, what you mean? I'm a believer. I'm like, yeah, I understand that. Right now, you believe in God, but one day, it can't be, oh, that's my dad's God. That's the God that my dad believes. No, you're gonna have to have God believing on God for yourself. And that's going to come with you putting in the time in the word and saying, Lord, please open my eyes. And obviously, Abraham Piper chose to deny God. Which, if I know John Piper, it's just, I can't imagine that pain. How much you love God and your son denying him. You know? What can you do though? What can you do? When they're grown like that, you see, when they're young, you can make them read, right? You can force them to learn this, learn that. But even at a certain age, like with my son right now, he's 14. I used to make him read with me every morning. I used to make him do this. But it's like, yo, bro, you gotta want to do this. You know what I'm saying? I can't make you pray. I can't make you all the time, because when you get out there in that real world, if you don't know how to call on God yourself, what you gonna do? Wait till you get around Christians to be able to call on your God? What kind of, that's whack. That's not a relationship. You have a relationship with a person that has a relationship with God, but you need to go to the source yourself. But yeah, man, I pray for John Abraham, man. I mean, I pray for John Piper, and I pray for his son Abraham. But if I was his son, I'm like, why you gotta disrespect your dad like that, man? You know he loves God. It's one thing to disrespect God. You will answer to God for that. Check it. Every knee will bow. Every knee will bow. Willfully, now, or forcefully, then. Preach Christ or die, y'all. Later.